Hello everyone, today we will talk about the transit Venus. The transiting Venus is in square with natal Saturn. The way the transiting Venus behaves in square with natal Saturn depends on the position of the natal Saturn. This transit may be more prominent in your life if you already have planets in aspect with natal Saturn. But the basics are this. Withdrawal from emotional and social contacts is your favorite now. Even when you are with others, you are likely to feel isolated and lonely. Problems within a relationship can lead you to question who you are willing to let in and open up to, and with whom you need to form a protective boundary. All of this can cause stress in your love or partner life, both because of lateness, shyness, or distance, and many other relationship problems. Feeling like you have too little love. That you are more inhibited in your contact with other people and that you are too concerned about appropriate behavior will make you cold and reserved. You'll probably be a mood killer for those around you, so to prevent arguments or drama, maybe you really should cut back on socializing a bit, but don't cut yourself off completely. Sadness and disagreements in your personal life are immediate now, because difficult transits from Venus to Saturn await you up to twice a year and can last up to 3 days. It should also be noted that both squares will not be the same due to the difference in elements. Well, we have a milder and a heavier version. In any case, challenges and difficult experiences in your relationships will also cause you to re-evaluate your inner values, leading you to more fully realize the most profitable investments of your time and energy. Realistically, most of these obstacles come from your fears or criticisms. Your relationships become too serious, and intimacy is hard to come by. This leads to misunderstandings and hinders your relationships with others, because they see you as hostile or distant. There are problems and blockages from others, and from the world in general, as well as from your own fears and criticisms. Try to accept the affection and attention that is given to you, otherwise you will find yourself in trouble with your lover or partner. The failure and shortcomings of your lovers or partners are particularly disturbing for you. Feeling bad and that you have almost lost the patience to solve the problems related to it also disrupts the awareness of new desires that arise in you. Desires that make you want to tear down or reconfigure the old structures that have existed in your life. In any case, for certain squares, for example, for people with Saturn in Virgo or Pisces, to maintain harmony in relationships, it would be better to spend some time alone, but do not neglect the feelings and love of others. Although others will be too demanding and without providing much love and support. Anyway, don't get too upset, even though you will feel terrible, this too will pass, it's just a short period of trouble. But things being the way they are, you will most certainly encounter problems in your social, romantic life, and having open lawsuits and court processes will certainly not work in your favor. You will work best by yourself and focus on the more serious issues of your workday. Examine and reevaluate the benefit others provide compared to the effort you must make to maintain the relationship. Look objectively at how your lawsuits stand. Since you are more conservative, don't doubt your own worth or the value of your own ideas. If you have to make a decision to resolve a situation or to say goodbye to someone, either temporarily or permanently, it is important to know that every part of life has a phase. This one will pass and you will actually learn a lot along the way. Venus in difficult transits gives a tendency to make bad decisions in this period, so try to refrain from making decisions if it is not absolutely necessary. You will get the urge to do it, but you will certainly regret it later, creating a tantrum in the process. It will pass quickly, and you can then return to a harmonious and peaceful life. Probably the best choice about this is to stay in your home, think about the most efficient way to make plans about it, or even spend some time catching up on work, which has been a burden to you for some time. That way you will feel less lonely and depressed. Your creativity seems blocked, but spend this day managing the details or putting your ideas into practice. Venus will show you your weakest areas so you can set the stage for future success. Until then, make battle plans for your future and devise methods to accomplish your goals. Now you will be able to know to what extent your work is properly appreciated, both by others and by yourself. Which is understandable, because you tend to get the worst out of everything.